I'm from the Bronx. What the fuck you talking about? I don't know what you talking about, bro. Where you from?
You mean?
Yeah.
I'm from Nigeria.
What the fuck is Nigeria, bro?
The Black British community have found ways to attack Black Americans in ways that we don't see by using our social media and their social media presence against us. Now, in this particular video, I'm going to show you is a new word that I came across called xenophobia. And we're going to talk about the definition right after this video. So before we start, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is only for educational, informative reasons only. And if you don't like critical thinking, please don't go on a rage or a tirade. Let's get into this video real quick. Here we go.
So where you from, bro?
Me? Oh, I'm American. I'm from New York.
You're from New York, yeah?
Yeah.
But where was your mom and daddy born?
Shit, they were born in Houston, Texas.
No, but their heritage, like, are you African American?
Yeah, of course I'm African American.
You're African American?
Yeah.
So where in Africa are you from?
I'm not African, bro. I'm African American.
No, but
I'm from the Bronx.
No, but where in Africa are you from? Where?
What the fuck is you talking about? I'm not African, bro. I'm from the Bronx. What the fuck is you talking about?
No, but
I'm not African. I ain't no African.
You black, right?
Yeah, of course I'm black.
So where's that? But you're African. You're confused.
Look, I'm black. My daddy black. My granddaddy black. We all black, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from the Bronx. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know what you talking about, bro. Where you from?
You mean?
Yeah.
I'm from Nigeria.
What the fuck is Nigeria, bro? What the fuck you talking about?
Have you heard of Nigeria?
No, have you heard of the Bronx? Staten Island? Manhattan? New York City?
No.
What the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of my face. Asking these stupid questions. I'm African American. I'm not African.
Now, I'm going to be honest, as a person that's from New York, I genuinely feel like they was inspired. Personally, I feel personally attacked by this, but that's just my personal bias, and I'm going to try not to stay it. Me being in London, for sure, they references somebody like me. It had to be referencing me. But hey, because I'm from the Bronx. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in the Bronx. And I have these type of interactions. Personally, I don't claim I'm African American. I will only claim that I'm Black American itself. But in America, we do have African Americans. And I feel disheartened and very disappointed to see that they're being attacked in this particular way at this particular situation. Because there are Africans who migrated to America in the last 3 or 4 generations. So their kids will actually technically be called African American. Now, this right here was a disgraceful, uncomfortable situation. Because at the moment in time, I'm very furious on the lack of education, the lack of sensitivity, and also the lack of maturity while joining these particular conversations. Like, seriously, if I was to make a video, by the way, they're not from Nigeria, by the way. These two guys are from Somalia. They're literally from Somalia, and they put this video out online, and it started moving. It got onto my For You page, and I just said, hold on. What is this? How can you sit down and make this toxic, hateful behavior? And I said it was hate speech, but it's actual hateful behavior that's promoting this particular stereotypical toxic behavior. To say the fact that, like, you don't know where Nigeria is. Have you ever heard of Nigeria? No. What do you mean? We have Nigerians in New York. Now, New York is a very diverse city, one of the most diverse cities in the world. We understand where Africa is. We understand all these different things because we have these people in our culture. For them to be judged, and the problem I'm having with this particular situation is, I'm gonna be honest with you, like I said, it's very uncomfortable for me to watch this and to think that this is content. This is rage bait content. This is the type of content that they post in their particular communities, and because we have two different Americans won't be able to see this content. They won't be able to see this content at all unless it pops up hypothetically on their For You page from a random situation. But in the UK, this is normal. When I looked at the comments, everybody was laughing and telling jokes like, yeah, it was funny. And I'm sitting there like, yo, imagine if I made a video like that. Imagine if I made a video making this stereotypical, derogatory hate speech, like hateful behavior, just for the views and clout. Imagine if I did that, targeting a particular demographic. They're Somalian, you know what I mean? They're not even the same ethnic group. They're not even the same ethnic group. The fact that you sit down and make this, for me, I don't know. Am I the only person that's furious about this? I posted it on TikTok. It immediately gained views. It immediately gained comments. And everybody was just like, wow. Even a couple of Somalian women from America, from America, actually made a video in response to this. She actually stitched it. And I would have the video, but they've already taken the video down. And I just wanted people to know that this is what happens. This is how it looks. This is how they get these stereotypes. This is how they get these ideas out here in the UK. I'm in London. They make these little jokey jokes, subtle blows and stuff like that. Very hateful, very disrespectful. To know that the children of enslaved immigrants, the children of enslaved people from a different continent, you're sitting down and making jokes and comedy skits for it and saying it's a joke. That is crazy. That is diabolical. That is nasty work. Nasty work. Like, I've never seen, and it was craziest to me. It's like, Yo, how do you think the UK, like you're representing the UK, they're dressed in full-blown Black American gear, full-blown Black American style, aesthetic to the T, down to the T. And I'm sitting there just dumbfounded. So what I did was I went to the city of London. I went to the streets of London on a regular day, today actually, on a Thursday, and I wanted to speak to some melanated people from the UK to see their perspective of it. And here's that clip of that actual interaction after I show these guys this clip to see their feedback. Run the clip. Answer this. Recently on TikTok, there's a video of these two Somalian guys who are shaming, trying to shame Black Americans and saying they don't know where they come from, right? So the video was posted yesterday. It just went viral. I don't know if you're familiar with these guys, if you've seen them before. But I'm gonna give you some time to watch it, to listen to it. Take some time, listen to it. So Black History Month is coming up. We're gonna be watching and talking about it. We're gonna be seeing it, showing them the videos. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's a movie, interactions, vibes. It's hectic out here. All right. You understand?
I understand.
All right.
I understand
Now, as a UK person, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't think it's something that you guys should be shamed for just for like not knowing where originally you've come from. I feel like.
How do you feel about not the topic, but how do you feel about them making this comedy joke about? Yeah.
Yeah, very much ignorant.
You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Is this a proper representation of London?
no,
No, not
it's
at all,
not.
not at
It's
all.
just guys being stupid, just trying to get a viral clip. Do you get what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, like, it's really deeper than rap. When you do your research on it and you realize, okay, cool, these guys don't know. Like, it's very simple. If you guys don't know where you come from Africa, how did that happen? Do you get what I'm saying? It's that simple. Do you get what I'm saying? It's deep. Do you get what I'm saying? In a sense, we're privileged because a lot of us are second generation. So
Do you think it's very disrespectful to behave and make this type of video for rage-bait views?
100% is disrespectful. 100% is disrespectful.
As somebody that's from UK, like, you know, this type of video is circling around America right now, and they're assuming that all UK people, melanated people, think like this, behave like this, and this is how you are. How does that make y'all feel to know that these people are trying to represent you guys in this type of light?
I feel like don't take a small section of what you see and then generalize that to the masses, because if we were all doing that, then it's like we wouldn't make connections. I have a couple of friends in Chicago. I have a couple of friends in Detroit. That's like, we wouldn't be friends right now if we were generalizing and taking the small things that certain people do and then generalize that to the mainstream population.
But in the comment section, a lot of UK people are just laughing at it and just making it like it's a joke. There is a xenophobia around when people say America's this. Like in the UK, let's be honest. Like there's an idea. My curious, like you're an artist. You know, you come from an environment where you generally don't like the way people interact with y'all. That when it comes to the expression, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then you see these people do this, and it's like that's not really what you want to be represented for. You know? How does that make you feel? Like, cause that goes global.
Right.
You know, you putting out your acting videos don't go global, but something like that goes global, and it's like, come on, like, you know what I mean?
Because you realize you see it from the Shade Room teams. There's a London one as well. Like, I'm just big. Everything is negative. What gets attraction is negative stuff
In London.
but I feel like worldwide as well. You see it on Shade Room. You see on things like that.
So is that like in the UK? I see that a lot of creators make a lot of rage bait.
Right.
It's a lot of rage bait. Is that something that should be frowned upon?
I just feel like it's something like.
No, you like it. Look at why you. He look like he like it. Nah, you sit there like. Be honest.
No, I feel like it's something that like people just want to do for views, innit? It's like very fast. It's like fast fashion. You're doing it to get.
But
let
that
me click on
affects.
this. Let me click on this. Like.
But that affects a lot of people. A lot of the freedoms that you.
And that's where the problem is. Do you get what I'm saying? Rage bait is not bad, but it's also is like.
Rage bait's not bad.
No, hold on. No. Rage bait, but also is a thing where you need. There's a line. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a line. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's certain things where, okay, funny joke, and there's some things that, okay, you're stupid. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Isn't that that's cool, but that's a violation.
100% is a violation. Do you get what I'm saying?
But my thing is, if I lash out about that, I'm like, oh, look at this, that's crazy. I look like the bad guy, you know? That's a violation for no reason.
No, it's true. I don't even think that you look like the bad guy in that situation. Because like,
If
if
I
I
was
was trying to come for me for something that's out of my control, yeah, and you're supposed to be as well a fellow black person, you don't have any self-respect. You know what I mean? You don't
Nah,
have any.
that guy made a video and said that he's not black. He's Somalian. He's Somalian. Let's just.
He don't love
I'm
himself.
not.
He's Somalian.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not even gonna get into that, innit? But it's like that's a self-love thing.
Hold on. But for me, I have multiple different feelings about this particular interaction. I'm gonna be honest with you, because even as I'm speaking, it's so normalized in this particular community for them for the culture to be like this, that if you watch, I'm like trying to guide them in a way to tell them like, yo, this is kind of messed up. Like, and isn't it like, this is kind of like, you don't see like this is a situation. And even to the point they're just like, yeah, but, and that's the culture, you know, and it's just dumbfounding to me. It just creates this, you know, the full video. If you want to see the full video of this interview with them, I want to make this very clear. No hate to the guys that I just interviewed in Central London. I'm going to be honest with you. Seriously, those guys are very nice, very cool. So please don't hit no rage bait, toxic stuff inside of the chat and be like, oh, no. Those guys are just giving their honest opinion about how they felt about the situation. And I understand even it might not give you the response that you exactly wanted to hear, but the fact that we was able to get that honest opinion, and a matter of fact, if you want to see the full video of that particular interaction with those guys, comment the number 6 in the chat. Even if you don't even like to comment on videos, just comment the number 6. It's easy. You know what I mean? Seriously. All right. If you comment the number 6, I'll post that video tomorrow. The full video and full interaction, since it's Black History Month coming up. So let's do that. All right. So speaking about this particular situation, I don't like this. I don't like this interaction. I don't like the way that's normalized. I don't like that the UK community can allow these things to consistently go, and then no one addresses in the UK community the toxicity and the promotion of these rage bait creators. Like, these are a representation of you. They get the most views. They get the most engagement. And you say, no, they don't. Yeah, they do. They get a lot of views, a lot of hate, rage, engagement, which ultimately makes its way overseas. So when we actually see the UK culture, it just kind of looks like this: a toxic situation, a toxic interaction. If you do not have the education on a particular regional ethnic group of people from a different side of the world, mind your business, be quiet, or ask questions to understand. Stop running with your own particular narrative of what you have in your head. And if you have the actual time to ask a question to a Black American, African American, Afro American, if you're not from the America or you're not in the Americas, listen. Understand what you have learned from where you are from is a different story from someone else. Doesn't mean that that person that gave you that story is credible. Things get rewritten in history all the time just to push an agenda. If you have the opportunity to meet someone who's from a different ethnic group, from a different lineage, from a different historical background, it's best to give the information for someone that's in the community and then compare and contrast and find. There's always, my mother always said, there's three parts to a story. There's your story, his story, and then the truth. You have to figure out between the lines, and to run with this ignorant, disrespectful narrative and the audacity. It's saddening. I try my best as a content creator to not make toxic content, to not make people feel disrespected, to not hurt people's cultures, to not marginalize a whole group of people in these videos. I try my best. And I understand I'm human. Sometimes my words get a little bit messed up. Sometimes my emotions get a little bit into it. But I always make it clear that I don't think that everyone is like this in this particular culture. But please, I'm going to keep saying, if you do not agree with this behavior and you're from the UK, you have to start announcing these things. There was one African girl who was in America who was Somalian. Obviously, she's seen the video and posted it and even commented on my video and said, Black Americans, she literally said, Black Americans in the video, we understand what you mean when you say that you're from America. We don't claim that. We're not like that. They know what it is. A lot of these people in Europe are from different backgrounds. Well, in the UK, they don't understand. They don't realize it. They don't have the respect. They don't have that decency. But in America, we do. There's Africans in America, Caribbeans in America who have the utmost respect for us, and we have the utmost respect for our culture. These guys are watching social media, watching TV shows and cartoons who are controlling, dominated from a particular demographic of people, and then sitting down and running with this narrative and thinking it's acceptable. You cannot address yourself or put yourself into someone else's culture and then think that you have an understanding what it is, and then blatantly disrespect them and act like that this is all the situation. Like I said again, I understand this is not all Somali and UK Brits. I understand this is not all black British people that act and behave like this, but this is diabolical. That's diabolical. It needs to be addressed in that particular community, and it can't be normalized. I'm serious. And even in the comments, someone said, Adonis is not going to like this. You know, and they comment and laugh and stuff like that. Listen, disrespectful, very hurtful, very disrespectful. If I feel emotionally compromised by watching a video like this and I sit down and get frustrated, then I'm looking like the bad person. I have to keep my composure and sit down and not think like that's hurtful. That's crazy. That's nasty work. That is, it doesn't matter. There's no funny jokes. That's literally I'm not going to even get into it. I'm not going to even get into it. You need to do better. As a community, you need to hold these people accountable. You need to address these particular actions. It is not respectable. That's what I feel. You might have your own opinion. Leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Again, it's not all UK people who think like this, and it's not all African, Caribbean, or British people that think like this, but the ones who are the most extreme of their particular type, and we need to start addressing and focusing on those particular people and asking them the one important word. Why? Why? What is the reason? It is not respectful. Do better. Look at me feeling like Joey Swoles. You need to do better. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. That's my thoughts on feedback. I'm very curious to what you guys think. They took down the video, but they never addressed the actual situation. They never made a sorry video going back. They never did any of that particular situation at all. I'm just bringing it to the forefront of what it is. And this type of video goes unseen on the American market all the time. I'm just happen to be out here in London, so you get to see it from my point of view. And I'm very curious on what your opinion is about this particular interaction. My name is AdonisCrashBoom. You guys are watching Adonis Live. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And these conversations are for critical thinking only. Please do not any rage, toxicity. You can be educated. That's how they act. That's not how you act. You don't have to act like that. Remember that. Articulate your feelings. Articulate how you feel in a way that's not verbally disrespectful. This is a critical thinking channel. This is for people that can actually process and understand what's going on. We don't want to make this into Twitter. I'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you have me on TikTok already. Please, because I don't think TikTok is going to last long. And after that, it's a movie. Let's go.